Hello everybody, my name is Naptimeshadows. Welcome to Monster Hunter World. This game is pretty rad. Basically, you run around the world fighting dinosaurs or other giant monsters. Um, let's get into it. I don't know how much I'm going to be uploading as far as single player goes. I think this might be the only video, just so people can see how it runs. Um, but if I get a group together and everyone's okay with it, then I will definitely start recording some stuff. I really like the game, but it is one of those games where you kind of do the same 10 missions over and over again, and I just don't know how much fun that would be to watch the same fights over and over again. So here's my dudes, Nap Time, and my little buddy Sadek. I was gonna be like Naptimeshadows, like split in half, but I don't know. As I was naming him, just Sadek felt right. It felt like what he was meant to be called. I'm gonna create a session. Yeah, I'll be private. I do have my own squad with a couple of people I know, but they're not on, so I'm just gonna make my own session. Yeah, so what's up? Hey, how you guys doing? You having a good day? My day's alright. I've been out probably 30 minutes. Had some coffee, drinking some water, hydrating. Very important. But yeah, Monster Hunter is actually a really fun game. I play the dual blades, which is more of just a lock on and mash buttons kind of job. But I do enjoy it. I always like Dead Cells style, really fast combat, and I think that's it really suits me. This type of weapon. All right, this is the town. This is Asteria. It's just kind of like a dock town where you do your opening stuff. Um, I'm just gonna jump right into a mission. Let me check my items real quick. Yeah. Let me restock. Alright, there we go. So I need to fight an Anjanath and a Toby Kadashi. So I'm going to do this one. 50 minutes to fight those three. I could do that. I'm going to start here. Alright. So the if you look in the bottom left here, it does show three little icons. The Toby Kadashi is a giant ferret snake thing. It's electric. The center one is the Puke Puke, which is like a giant iguana chameleon type of mix, but it's poison based. And then the Anjanath is a straight T-Rex that when he gets activated, it just randomly sprouts wings and horns and can breathe fire. So, you know, nice and chill. This is Poogie. I don't know how to do him yet. I just found out last night that there is like a mini game with him. So I'm gonna try it and see how it goes. Nope, he hates me. Eventually, if you pet him correctly, I don't know how, he will find items for you and he will allow you to dress him up. I don't want to do any of that. I just want to know how it works. So let's depart. Now this mission takes 50 minutes. If I take more than 50 minutes, I immediately fail. Because I'm doing this alone, the monsters are like a different difficulty than if you were with a group. So I should be able to solo everyone without much difficulty. Because if you are in a group, not only do the monsters have like double or triple health based on how many people there are, but they're like, it seems like they move faster. It seems like they're actually harder to evade, harder to dodge, and harder to chase and hit. So let's see how it goes. I did not eat at the cantina, or the canteen, which is bad. Wow, someone's yelling. You have to eat in order to get like stat bonuses. So I'm gonna cook some meat, and then I'm going to eat the chef's choice. If you can hear the stomping and yelling in the background, that is the Anjanath. That is your boy, T-Rex. So I'm going to eat some nutrients to increase my max HP. And then I'm going to drink an energy drink to increase my stamina. The dual blades, my weapon, is very stamina heavy. I need to go this way. This way. It's very, very stamina heavy. I have what's called demon mode, where I start draining my stamina very rapidly. Oh, there's the Tobi-Kadachi. I'll go ahead and engage. But so here's demon mode, and you'll notice once I engage, my stamina, the yellow bar by my name, just drops just crazy fast. Okay, cool. Thanks for stunning me. Love it. Alright. Get up. You can do it. Guy's not that hard. But yeah, so the dual blades, it's all speed. It's all flurry of weak attacks. And I basically just slide around their feet and their underbelly. I am stunned. I need to use a Nullberry to get rid of my stun. Next to my name up top, you'll see a little lightning bolt. That means I'm actually more susceptible to stunning now. And I really need to get rid of that. Alright, let's hit my demon mode. Come on. Come on, dude. Here he comes. Oh, he got me again? Okay, this is just aggravating. He got me. I'm wasting berries at this point, which is not good. They're very hard to come by. Okay, I'm just gonna attack him. Now I'm stunned. Great. Yeah, Sadek, go distract him for a second. Sadek, did you knock me down? That's rude. I don't like that behavior. We're gonna have to talk about this when we get home. Yeah, so I'm super susceptible to being knocked down, which is awful. But normally, my attacks allow me to just casually and organically dodge everything, which is nice. Is he running? I need a Nullberry. Oh no, he's attacking the Puke, which that's the iguana poison guy. Looks like the Puke is running off, which is good for me. Oh, and there's the Anjanath. Okay, I'll let everybody fight each other. I'm going to heal real quick. Use a little potion. Yeah, see, on the right we have a Turf Warp and the Tobi-Kadachi and the Anjanath. So these two both like to be in this area, but they don't like each other. So I'm gonna watch them fight and stay out of the way. See, now basically whenever they get done, the Anjanath will leave, unless he sees me. Which is what I was about to say next. Once he sees me or I attack him, I'm his new target and he will not leave. However, I wanted to fight the Tobi-Kadachi first, but looks like I'm in this now. So let's fight the Anjanath, who knocked me down. Good thing is, he does not make me susceptible to stun. If I can target him, that'd be great. There we go. Alright. So this guy, if he hits you, he normally hits you very hard, and he knocks you down a lot. But he doesn't really inflict any status effects until he starts breathing fire. Once he breathes fire, you are on fire. And that's pretty bad. Get under him. Come on. Oh, I'm so slow outside of demon mode. Demon mode, if you didn't have that, this weapon style would just be useless. You get such a massive speed boost when you use it. Come on, his feet. There we go. Alright. Good damage. Alright, I'm gonna heal real quick. Okay. Gonna heal real quick. Drink a potion. Oh, I just wasted a potion. Because these little bugs here, they actually heal you. And my cat guy drops those. I just need to look for them and activate them. Oh, and I'm stunned. Awesome. Roll. Thank you. target. Get back into it. Yeah, this guy likes to yell, and that's his forehead horn just popped out. So soon he's gonna start breathing fire. Come on, under him. Something I don't like is that mid-combo, you can't like stop and change direction. So if I spin one way, I'm just going to keep spinning for like 2 seconds. So it wastes a lot of stamina, and I have a lot of... let's get more herbs. The herbs and different plants will actually automatically craft into potions and things, which is nice. But if I start spinning, I can't stop, and I just will end up shooting off in a direction and can't change direction for like 2 seconds. Underneath my stamina bar is a little yellow blade. That's my weapon condition. See, now it just turned from yellow to green because I sharpened it. You have to periodically use a whetstone to repair or sharpen your weapon, or it just gradually gets weaker and weaker. And there's the Anjanath and the Puke together. So yeah, I just found the Anjanath footprints, which initially that's how you track them. That's how you learn about them, is by finding their dung or their footprints or their claw marks or whatever. See, here's an Anjanath footprint again. But I don't like them both being here because this whole map, this whole section, is full of poison traps. And I don't want to get poisoned. Well, I'm engaging. Haha, you missed. Okay, come on. There we go. Now, a lot of people, they have to use the X button to dodge. I don't usually. If I'm in demon mode, I can just dodge by hitting circle. Yeah, now I'm on fire. So I actually do need to use X to dodge roll. Otherwise, I will stay on fire. There we go, and now I'm out. Let's do the poison cup. Let's grab a wasp. Alright. Now, hopefully, yeah, there we go. See, if you notice, he's like sparkling purple. He is now poisoned, which is awesome because he will take damage over time. And I can just kind of circle around this poison pit, and he'll run through it over and over again. The poison. Yeah, so the wings and the horn just kind of weren't there before, and now they are. So, yeah, so they sink into him. But he is poisoned still, so I'm content to just sit here and let him suffer for a minute. There we go. Yep, now I'm going to get poisoned and I'm in it, but it should be fine, because Sadek can heal me faster than I can take poison damage. Now he's down. Now I can deal some really good damage to him. So something, I just triggered an ability where I have more affinity, which is, it's hard to explain it, but it's basically your skill, how good you are with your weapon. So while my affinity is increased, I attack faster, and I can do a lot more acrobatic stuff, allowing me to get to the harder to reach sensitive spots on him easier. But this is going fairly well. Yeah, when I'm mid-spin, most of his attacks will miss me, which is nice. He's down again. He is just not doing well today. But I need some pelts, dude. I'm sorry, I need some fangs. I have a sword I want to make. So, speaking of weapons, in this game, there are weapon trees. There's initially 2 types of weapons. The bone weapons, which is what I have now. My sword is basically... yeah, I'm sharpening. My weapon is basically a massive bone put onto a handle. And then there's ore, which is metals. And so as time goes on, you find more and more powerful bones and more powerful metals, and you mix them together to make the better weapons. This is the map. I can zoom in and zoom in. These are different resources around. So if I want stone, I can go here. If I want honey for potions, I can go here. Or, if you'll look, the different creatures are showing up here. So I'm going to tap the Anjanath. And now, my little bugs, these little green particle effects, they will actually chase down the Anjanath and lead me to him. And I'm gonna swing through the jungle. That water down there is normally a massive hindrance on movement, but I have special boots that allow me to move normally through water. But I still like to swing. So, oh, he's too far away. The massive downside to demon form, or demon mode, is that if you trigger too early, you're going to waste a ton of stamina trying to get to the monster. So you really have to understand how to trigger, like when to trigger it, when to turn it off. But basically, if I'm at somebody's feet, I can hit them 20, 30, 40 times before demon form, or demon mode runs out. I keep saying demon form because I've been watching too much Slay the Spire, and I need to stop saying demon form. Come on, oh, fire. Nope, run away. Sprint, and run. Alright, luckily rolling through water immediately gets rid of fire. Come on, dude. Yeah, see, I just wasted probably 5 hits of stamina getting to him. I'm on fire, but hopefully, while I'm attacking, I will go down here to tell Sadek to heal me. Come on, Sadek. Bring me a Wasp. What? You didn't bring it. Sadek, what are you doing? Okay, well, I guess he's just not going to do it then. I'm going to die, so... Oh, here he comes. Nice bringing the bug. Yeah, so he brings me a little wasp, but now I'm healed. Why didn't it trigger? Is there, like, an internet problem? Huh. Oh, well. I need a potion. My weapon status is fine. Oh, the Anjanath on the mini-map. I'll show you real quick. Hopefully it shows up here. The Anjanath has skulls on him, meaning that he's in the death throes. He's about to die. So that's why he ran. So now the bugs are going to lead me. Oh, there's a Tobikadachi track. I need to collect those to learn more about him. So yeah, he went up in the trees, which is where he likes, where his nest is, where he likes to go when he's feeling vulnerable. If he's not part of your mission, he has a nasty habit of running into water, and then he just sinks in the ground and disappears. But if he runs in the trees, it's safe to say that you'll have the chance to kill him. Because me and a couple friends of mine, we were hunting Anjanaths over and over again, and they'd always run to the same spot, then drop into the ground and just despawn. And it was really annoying because we'd spend probably half an hour, like, aggressively fighting and trying to kill him. He was just here. Now he's gone down again. No, he's still above me, but he's in a different spot. But yeah, it's just really annoying. Like, I've only encountered the Anjanath that does that. No matter how many people are fighting, once they get to the death throes, if they are not part of a quest that you're assigned to, they just disappear. It's just not nice. And let's get him. Now here, if you'll notice underneath me is a bunch of vines. If he stomps, the vines will actually shake, and I'll lose my footing. So I need to watch his action cues to make sure I'm not getting knocked down over and over again. Because they can chain disabling moves like that, and it's really annoying. Yeah, stop spinning. Come on. Thank you, Sadek. Actually delivering the bug this time. Oh, and now we have little lizard jagresses attacking. Which suck because they will still like knock me around while he gets really good hits on me. Yeah, there we go. He's stuck in the vines. Now we have a minute to go after him. Play dance. Go. Oh, dodge. Nope. Yeah, see, I use my really good attacks, but then I'm stationary. Then I'm not spinning. Then I'm not constantly sweeping through their attacks and dodging. Alright. We should be dead soon, though. And then we can go after the 2 other guys in this mission. I actually need to sharpen my weapon and heal. Come on, get up and run. I'm stunned. I'm gonna die. Oh, thank you, Sadek, for taking the hit. Come on, potion. I hate getting stunned. if you don't dodge often enough, you will get stunned on like an attack. And because of how my abilities go, what I do is not considered real dodging. Yeah, I'm stunned again. Oh, come on. Come on. Okay, come on, run. Another one. Alright. Let's go get him. Yeah, so anyway, so my spins are not considered real attack or real dodges because he uses a different button. So even though I am technically dodging attacks and my hitbox is moving out of the way, it's counted as me being reckless and me playing without regard to my defense. So I'm more likely to get stunned, which, you know, stinks. If he sinks into the floor when I have a quest for him, I'm going to be furious. Because this went very well. It normally takes longer than this, especially if I'm with other people. Get up. Oh, my stamina cap is lower. Oh, he's dead. Okay. But yeah, it can take a long time to fight him, just because the more people you have, he just gets a crazy amount of health. Like, obviously, this was very quick because I was alone, and I'm very powerful. When you set up a quest, they expect everyone to be a certain power level to match. I think it's the leader. I don't know if the enemies scale based on the leader's power level or on the power level of like the strongest person. But last night we spent like 40 minutes chasing a single Anjanath because there were 3 of us and we just couldn't deal damage fast enough to slow him down. So we got him Olympian, we got him in the death throes, and then he just disappeared. But yeah, that was the Anjanath, and now I'm going to use more Mega Nutrients and Energy Drink and get my caps back up. And I do have this, which is a glider mantle. Oh, is that? Okay, you're little. Which it increases my jump abilities, but I have to like manually use it. So I don't jump enough. Like, there are a lot of classes where you can jump on top of the monsters and like ride them and stab them in the back. My class can't do that. Yeah, it's Tobi Kadachi. My class, whenever I get in the air, I just start spinning, which is cool. It works for me. But a lot of the jumping abilities, let's go after him now. A lot of the jumping abilities just don't really apply to me because I don't mount, I don't jump, I just kind of fling myself around in circles. I have an X on my map here. If you'll notice, it looks like the Tobi Kadachi is actually coming right here. So I could just wait for him. And that might be like the smart way to handle it. Because once they're up here, there's really nowhere for them to go. If they're down on the bottom, they have all these tunnels and everything they can run through. But up here, it's just the tree. So he's coming right here. I will take a red pit. It is, I have like a slingshot. In the red pit, or random things around the map, like stones, you can throw them at things. So, pretty cool. Is he still coming? Yeah. Yeah, so he's running through this corridor, and he's going to make his way up through these paths here to where I'm standing. Hopefully. Hopefully I'm in the right spot. If I'm not in the right spot, he's going to go right next to me, and I'm going to have to run in circles trying to find a way to change elevation. And there's a god bug where I'm standing, which is nice. I like god bugs. The bugs, my little green glow bugs, are telling me to chase him. They're telling me how to get to him faster. So I think I am going to pursue him. I think he's close enough to up here that, let's get the footprint. That yeah, he's right here. Yo, dude. Nice to see you again. Have you met Demon Mode? I think you'd enjoy it. Yeah, when they scream, like it blows out your eardrums and it stuns you. There is a skill you can equip called earplugs, but it's like all your skills are based on armor. So in order to get the earplugs effect, you have to equip a ton of earplugs gear, meaning that you don't get other skills that might be more useful for your combat. And you have to have at least 4 pieces of earplugs gear for it to really be useful, in my opinion. Because every creature screams. Whether or not it does anything is dependent on the level of earplugs. So the first 3 levels are all small creatures. I didn't mean to do that. None of those small creatures are the ones that stun you by yelling. It's just kind of annoying. Come on, get him, get him, get him. I have my infinity sliding active. Come on. Oh, we're off. Oh no, it didn't wear off yet. Okay, don't get hit by electricity. Got him. Yeah, see, if I start spinning too much, I'm just kind of stuck for a couple seconds, which can be really annoying. Oh, did I break something? If you hit them, yep. See, I just broke his leg, so he fell over. If you focus on certain parts over and over again, you basically like stun them. You will knock them over, or you will hit them in the face so they get dizzy, that kind of thing. So the anatomical correctness is really cool. Because you hit them in the face a lot, they're gonna get stunned. They're gonna pause. They're gonna, get dizzy. And I'm out of stamina. So I can't run too fast. But he's limping. Now, if you look on the mini-map on the bottom left, he's got the little skull. And actually, next to the mini-map, there's a little picture of him. Let's get some honey real quick. And his pulse is very low. Where is he? Oh, he's that way. Oh, he's sleeping. Poor baby. Well, I can never reliably target. There we go. Aw, look at this guy. Isn't he precious? Well, here we go. Luckily, the amount of time it takes him to get up and get moving, I usually get a few solid attacks off. Come on. And my weapon is still green, which is something I should have considered before I attacked, because that would have been a perfect chance to sharpen before engaging. Alright, legs. He's gonna dive on me. Come on. Recharge your stamina. Demon mode. Don't get behind him. Get to the sides. Oh, he's dead. Which is good because I actually have some really cool. I think they're bone blades, made with his feathers and his electrical stuff. So hopefully I can get a whole new set of weapons soon. Yeah, the membrane and the electrodes are what I need. I didn't get any electrodes, so I don't think I can make those weapons. I might have to do this again, which is why I said you kind of do the same mission over and over again. Like I'm probably gonna do this one investigation like 6 times today. That's all I'm gonna do today. It's just fight these 3 monsters over and over again, collecting parts. Get more honey. Oop, I got a god bug. Now how do I get to the Puke Puke? He should be over in 6, which is up here. He's not. He's down here. Over in 11. Alright, Bugs, tell me how to get to him. And I will pick up any tracks on the way, just because the more tracks you pick up, the more vital information you have. Like, initially, that little skull animation doesn't pop up unless you track them a certain amount. There's another one where they're like stunned, or they're dizzy, or they're tired, where there's like a little drooling icon comes up. And that doesn't come up unless you track them a certain amount. So even if I've already killed the guy, I still need to pick up a bunch of stuff, because that's going to help me do better against him in the future. It also unlocks nodes, yeah. And it Monster Field Guide, yeah, and it unlocks all these different things that tell you about the monsters. So we're actually going after the Puke Puke. My research level is actually not maxed out yet. I'm only level 2. So I need to find more tracks. Physiology. So if you look, the legs are okay. The tail, the back, and the head are breakable, and they're weak points. Meaning if I attack, I deal increased damage. So it's pretty cool. And he apparently is super weak against water, which is nice to know, because I didn't know that before. Because I am the type of person that in Pokemon, I will pick damage over status effects. If I can do both, great, I will. But I will always pick damage dealing over status effects. So I pick straight damage value over elemental affinity. Oh, there you are. So I don't have an elemental affinity on my weapon at all. And I kind of spread out my resistances. So, knowing that he's good against water, if I was coming against him exclusively, I would pick the water blades. But this guy is heavily poison based. Yeah, so he just poisoned me with that purple goop, and he actually shoots it out of his tail as well. Okay, I'm out of stamina. I will use a herbal medicine. My poison. I need to set up a vigor wasp. And let's go get him. And he's running already. Cool. Come on, you can do it. Break him. Cut off his tail. I actually need his tail for something. I don't remember what, but I know that I need it. Come on, Sadek, I need you to heal me. I don't want to take the time to stop being poisoned, because he's just going to poison me again. Yep. Am I stunned? I'm stunned. Sadek, distract. Thank you, sir. Full health. Eliminate poison. Demon mode. And go get him. Keep your tongue to yourself, please. Consent matters. Come on. Oh, I was sliding. I was going to get my bonus. Knock him down. Alright. Let's go for the head. He is an ugly dude. Very colorful, but not aesthetically pleasing. Come on. Come on. Alright, I cut off his tail, as you can see. And now, then he's probably going to flee back up to 6 with the poison area. Hopefully I can kill him before he does. No, yeah, he's dead. That's it. I didn't mean to use my herbal medicine. That was a waste. Yes, now I'm going to harvest him for parts, and I'm going to automatically be sent back to the town after a minute. Where did his tail go? Feathers. There's his tail. Alright, cool. Yeah, just cut it right off. And I already got everything off him. Alright, cool. Well, guys, that's it for this one. Like I said, this is probably the only video I'm going to post, a single player. I might do one of these like high-end investigations per area, so you can see all the areas. But I basically am not going to do much else than that unless I have like a party together and I have a lot of friends and we're like doing a whole big group thing. But yeah, if you like this, you know what to do. If you want to see more from me, click the subscribe button and click the little bell to set up notifications. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for hanging out.